Part 5. Extend the program to use the function isAnagram to determine whether or not the two words entered are anagrams of each other. You should not delete any code you wrote in previous parts, and the program will now check twice if the words are anagrams of each other. So enter listen, enter silent. This is the bit we're just after doing, and now we're going to call the function and do it again. So we jump back in here to our editor, and we can see the isAnagram function here in nice blue color, but there it is highlighted, and we can see that it takes in two arguments, W1 and W2. I'm going to assume that that means word 1 and word 2, and of course these will have to be called word 1 and word 2 when you're passing them, but we could have called them Huey and the Blues if we wanted here, but it's nice to use meaningful names such as W1 and W2, but they will now act as the new kind of storage holders for word 1 and word 2 in the function. And of course we could have still called them word 1 and word 2, that's fine, but it is nice to differentiate. So in here, inside the function, you will have if sorted word 1 is equal to sorted, or equivalent to sorted word 2, return true. So we're going to return something from the function as well. We're going to return the Boolean true, Boolean type true, and if they're not equal to each other, equivalent to each other, we're going to return the Boolean false. So without further ado, let's jump down to the bottom, call our function. Call function isAnagram, and pass it two words. Pass it word 1 and word 2, and store result. So they have to store the returned result in a variable. I'm going to call that variable result. Nice one. So we're going to say is underscore anagram here. Sorry, spell it right in here for a start. And we're going to pass it word 1 and word 2. And I think we'll just have a quick double check. That's isAnagram, that's right. And we want word 1 to correspond with W1 up here, and W2 to correspond with word 2 down below. So that looks good. Let's run it to make sure it's all right. And listen. And silent is an anagram of listen. Oh, that's the first time we need to now take the result. So if result is true, well, if it's true, we want to print word 1 is an anagram of word 2, and else we want to print word 1 is not an anagram of word 2. Alright, good stuff. So we'll jump in here now, and there's a lot of things going on. I know there's one error here I'm going to see here. So it tells me it's an anagram, and can you spot why there's an error? Well, the error is in the first one, I've accounted for the case sensitivity, but in the second one, I've not accounted for case sensitivity. So can you see that there? Just to show you, in the first one, I've accounted for case sensitivity. Silent is an anagram of listen, but in the second one, this is not the case, and that's why I'm getting an is not that. So what we've got to do when we're passing the function isAnagram, it's words, I'm going to sort them there, or you can sort them out in the function. It's completely up to you, but I'm going to sort them or change them to lowercase before I send them off. And now we shouldn't have any problems, so let's run it. Silent, listen, and beautiful. Silence is an anagram of listen, and silence is an anagram of listen. Super, super.